Hello and welcome to the Kate Gourmet. My name is Jeremy and today we'll be making Kimchi Nabe. It's a Korean-inspired spicy hot pot that is one of my favorite things to make in the cold winter months here in Japan. I'll show you my version. Let's get started. So this is actually the second nabe or Japanese hot pot that I'll be sharing on this channel. Unlike Yose Nabe, where we made the soup base and then added the ingredients in, we'll actually develop flavor by sauteing the meat and kimchi in the pot first and then adding the sauce and liquid to make the soup. If you don't like spicy food, be sure to check out the Yose Nabe video, which is a soy-based broth, in the card here. Or you can switch out the gochujang with miso to make miso nabe instead. Before we get started, please give this video a like and subscribe for more easy comfort food recipes just like this. I really appreciate the support. So, the first step of making kimchi nabe is to marinate the meat. Place your meat in a large bowl. In this case, I'm using pork belly. To that, we will grate some ginger and garlic. Add soy sauce, sake, mirin, and a little sesame oil and give it a mix. We'll let the meat marinate and set this aside for later. Next, let's prepare our sauce, which will act as our soup base. Add 2 tablespoons of gochujang. Gochujang is a spicy Korean chili paste that I love to use in meat marinades and soups just like this. I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested in ordering gochujang online. To that, add 2 tablespoons of sake, cooking rice wine, and 1 tablespoon each of soy sauce and dashi. Give that a mix until it's smooth, just like this. Later, we'll be adding about 4 to 5 cups of water to make a fiery red broth. Let's set that aside for now and prepare our vegetables. Today, I'll be using shimeji and enoki mushrooms, which we'll cut off the ends and break apart. I'll be using napa cabbage and cutting that into chunks. You can use other cabbages or even bok choy if it's available. Bean sprouts, which we don't have to cut. Nira, which is also called garlic chives. I'll cut these into strips about 4 centimeters or an inch long. We will be using clear glass noodles called Harusame, which I'll also link in the description below. And of course, kimchi, which we don't have to do anything to. Feel free to change up the ingredients based on what you like or what's available to you. Sliced carrot, bok choy, or shiitake mushrooms also work really nicely in this dish. Okay, so we have everything ready to make kimchi nabe. Heat a large pot with a little vegetable oil over a medium-high heat. Once hot, add in the meat and brown on each side. Once it's cooked through, push to one side and add the kimchi. I like to saute it to develop some flavor rather than just add it into the soup directly. This will help transform the sour flavor into a mellow sweetness. I like to add the mushrooms here, again just to develop some flavor, as mushrooms sauteed will have a much richer umami-ness to them. At this point, add in the sauce and cover with about 5 cups of water. Add in the cabbage, bean sprouts, and tofu and cover with a lid. Let that bubble away until the greens are soft. Come back in about 10 minutes and you should see the vegetables shrink down. At this point, add in the Harusame and nira, garlic chives. Cook for about 3 to 5 minutes or until the Harusame is soft. And serve. Typically, you could serve this by placing the pot in the center of the table and ladling it into individual bowls, or you could leave it on the stove, but you may have to get up several times for seconds or thirds. Top with a sprinkle of sesame seeds and enjoy. Okay, let's give it a taste. Some meat. The meat is so flavorful, so tender, so good. Some enoki mushrooms, one of my favorite. So good. Have a nice little crunch to them. Some kimchi. So good. Kimchi takes on a really nice texture once it's been sauteed and in a soup. Really good. Harusame. Very nice. So there it is, Kimchi Nabe. It's the perfect soup for a cold winter day. Feel free to switch up the vegetables, and if you don't like spicy food, you can switch the gochujang for miso to make miso nabe. If you've made any of the dishes I've introduced on this channel, please feel free to tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see what you've come up with. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more easy Japanese comfort food recipes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.